Hi, I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This piano is a 1923 Vose that has been restored, heavily refurbished, bordering on restoration, and it's really in good shape. I'm so happy with how it turned out. We've actually been working on it on and off in between our many other projects in the shop since. Let's see, it's been probably 8 months, something like that. But it's now done, and I'm going to play it for you in just a second. So it's completely refinished. Why don't you get a quick shot of everything, the legs and the wire, all of the metal hardware is all polished. It's a beautiful walnut color, a very pretty piano. There's the inside, all cleaned, and then part of the cosmetics, we've redone the keys. You can see those keys are brand new, and then also the label there. That's a reproduction of the original Vose decal. So cosmetically, this piano is in a nearly perfect condition. And then the reason that a minute ago I kind of said, oh, kind of refurbished, sort of rebuild. So full rebuild, I would characterize as all new hammers, all new strings, all new action parts. And this piano has some of those, and some of them are original. But the parts that are original, we've like repinned, for example. So the shanks, actually we have this action model right here. I can show you what this is the shank right here. So we've replaced the hammer in the Vose, but the shank, this part right here, and the knuckle and the flange, those are the originals, but the pin right here, everything pivots on pins throughout the action. This pin has been, all of the hammer flange pins have been redone. So it's, you know, like I said, refurbishing, bordering on rebuild. The other parts that qualify would be the bass strings. I really like the tone of the original steel strings, but the bass strings, let's get a shot of those. These are the bass strings all through here. All of these are brand new. Those have been completely duplicated, and now they're rich and full, like I like. And then dampers, similar thing. The dampers are working really well, and I have no reason to think that they won't work well for a long time, many decades. These are original dampers, and this upper section are original dampers. This section here are new dampers, because like the bass strings, you know, they were doing their job, they were doing it okay, but I just wanted it a little bit better. So like the bass strings, I just wanted a little bit better, put on new ones. That section of dampers wanted a little bit better dampening. It was dampening, I think, up to standards of the 1920s, which, from what I can gather, I think dampening standards at the time weren't quite up to what modern tastes dictate. And so now with that section being replaced, the dampening is up to modern tastes. Okay, so then what else in the action? Of course, it's all been soda blasted and very thoroughly cleaned throughout. Everything is properly regulated and tightened and aligned. And then the bushings are new also, along with the keys. That's part of the full key job that we do. Then of course it's up to pitch, up to proper concert pitch, and it's tuned. Everything is regulated. Actually, let's go back to the action model, since again we have it. All of these components need to work in just the right way. So lots of examples of that. So for example, the distance that you can depress the key is specifically adjusted by these little punchings here. So each color represents a different thickness, and so like on this one we mess around with this one a fair amount for educational purposes or for video purposes. We have the dip, which is that distance set at a specific level. Then you've got stuff like this, where You can see that jack where this part here that I'm wiggling, that's called the jack, where that lines up with the knuckle. Right now on this piano it is correct. The back of the jack is supposed to line up with the back of the knuckle core, which it does on this piano. That's adjustable right here. So that's done on this piano, along with lots of other adjustments. You've got adjustment there, you've got the spring here, that strength of that spring has to be not too strong, not too loose. This screw here, this screw under there called the capstan. The orientation or the location of the back check here in relationship to the hammer tail, all of those kinds of things. This part here called the damper spoon, the back of the key, you can see hits that at just the right time. All of those things in conjunction with each other, and there's others, I'm probably glossing over a couple, let off and rep lever height that I'm glossing over, and maybe one or two others, that they all have to be a certain place for the action to be correct, and that all has been done on this piano. That's a good little piano. So yeah, I'm really liking how this piano sounds. I think it was a good piano to begin with, and then with new hammers and all these new parts, new strings, new dampers. Maybe that's something that I'll finish off this video with, is just noticing the modern dampening that we have that you usually expect for when you want a classic, beautiful piano like this. You don't really get that dampening. Then we can also listen to the bass strings. Those brand new bass strings. Sounds nice and big and thick and overtony. There's lots of richness there. Okay. There's the 1923 Vose. Thanks for watching. You come and try it for yourself. 1497 South State Street in Orem, or you can call me on my cell at 801-830-0011 if you have any questions about this piano. Or we have many others, and we have pianos also coming out of the shop all the time. We've always got at least 5 or 8 projects going at any given time. So come in and check it out. Thanks for watching.